Okay, so welcome to PSFK IQ. PSFK's focus is retail and consumer experience innovation. The content that is contained within our syndicated research platform IQ spans the consumer journey, from the moment a consumer connects with a brand through to transaction and beyond. Today, I'll walk you through the functionality of our IQ platform and the content within it. The first thing to know is that this is a searchable platform and a member can type in anything they want into the form. Members could type omnichannel strategy, or they could type in customer service, and of course the system shows the member a long list of results. As you can see here, we have project folders. We have saved items, which helps members save research to read later. But let's say that you want to click into projects and you're working on a bunch of different tasks. So I go into this folder, and these are items that are relevant to that specific project. And I have the ability to add anything that I come across in the platform into this folder. On the dashboard, we present the latest report that has joined our library. For example, here is a report about long-term value creation, brand practices, and initiatives to build lasting customer relationships. The platform knows a couple of topic areas that I'm personally interested in. So you can see, the site shows me content around beauty and automotive, but it could show me a bunch of different topics based on terms I entered during onboarding. This is our dashboard for when members just want to have a lean-back experience, and on a day-to-day basis these members just want to be reading content and browsing. Okay, so what we're now looking at here in the IQ system are case studies or examples of innovation. These articles could be about brands. They could be about advertising executions. They could be startups that are doing interesting things. Ultimately, they're weak signals of change and they point to different types of innovation. So we highlight those and we call them case studies. These are great for benchmarking and great for getting inspired. And in aggregate, when we study these, we start to be able to see a group or a cluster of these weak signals pointing you in a given direction. And then we can lay claim to a trend that we're seeing in the marketplace. So you have the ability to scroll through our trends. Within the IQ platform, you can download or click more, and there's an endless number of items that are going to pop up. And also, if you want to read it more like an RSS feed, you could simply click list here and do just that. So a nice, simple, and easy way to scan through the content. These little buttons right here help our members add items to a project. So if you remember those folders I had created earlier, here. If a member wants to create a new project, they can simply do so. If a member wants to add an item to a project, they can do that and they can add specific articles or reports to multiple projects. If a member wants to save it to read later, they can do that with this little flag. And then if a member wants to download, they can as well. We've designed the system so that PSFK IQ is not the final destination for this content. So the member is able to download the content as either a PDF or a PowerPoint as well. The goal here is that we just want the member to be able to come in here and smash and grab. A key way that we've organized the library is with these drop-downs. The content is organized by industry, demographic, or by technology. The content can also be accessed by stage within the consumer journey. And then finally, we have our trends drop-down. There's lots of great stuff in here for members that are looking for information and perhaps can't find it here. And mind you, they can toggle as many of these on as you want. So they can literally filter yourself down to nothing should you choose. But if they're looking for some quick assistance, a member can always just click right here, drop in their information, and that chat goes to our customer success managers. For most hours of the day, they'll be able to provide real-time customer service. So support requests could include trouble logging in or accessing information, or it could be about how a member is working on a project and needs information, and the customer success manager can provide them with white glove assistance. The reports library is really the foundation of the PSFK IQ platform. We add 4 to 6 reports per month. Again, all organized via drop-downs that we're now familiar with. You can scan the library or you do so via search. So let's say we put customer service as a query. And when the results come, you'll see that we are going to be met with a number of responses of different types reports and different trends. We also have analysis pieces, which are a little bit more thoughtful and lengthy. We have case studies, which are those examples of innovation we talked about. And then we have opinion pieces as well. A user can also navigate to these at larger navigation items here on the left-hand side. I do want to point out that if you were to click on vendors, this is something that we've just added. It's great to understand what the trends are, to understand the frameworks to contemplate innovation, and even to get access to examples of innovation to inspire thinking those case studies. But it's quite another thing to say, okay, who do I partner with to build that? And so we've tried to close that loop, and we're in touch with so many solution providers on a day-to-day basis that we wanted to surface them in the platform. Many of the vendors are categorized around tags, and the tags allow members to navigate to similar solution providers. So in this case, Haptic is a conversational commerce company. A member can check out their LinkedIn by clicking on this little LinkedIn icon. They can go to their website, or if they click this mail button, the member can actually put in their information. And a customer success manager will personally introduce the member via email to this vendor. Also, within each one of the vendor profiles, there's a description of what they do as a solution provider. The member can also see related case studies that we've listed here. And then if we scroll down a little, we try to include an embedded video of the vendor's product in action. The one thing I'll round things out in this video is a quick look at the user account section. So just like most sites, members have the ability to adjust your profile. They can specify different areas of interest, which will customize their experience within the PSFK IQ platform. Pretty straightforward, right? And then as far as notifications are concerned, we basically have built in an alerts feature into the platform. So members have the ability to adjust this so they decide what alerts they want to receive via email on a regular basis. I hope you enjoyed this quick preview of the IQ platform. If you'd like to have a walkthrough, just leave your details in the chat box or contact us via a form at psfk.com.